Yo guys, Superior David here. The nerfs are live, and today we are going to be talking about the best deck that you're currently not playing, and that is Rush Warrior. I was frankly destroying with this deck before the nerfs, and I'm doing just as well after, currently sitting just outside the top 200 with this particular list. So, I'm not just blowing smoke here. Rush Warrior is legit, and I think people are sleeping on it, so it's time to wake up and start smacking people in the face. Now, the general game plan here is that you want to buff your cheaper Rush minions with your various buff effects, and this allows you to control the board while also developing your own threats. And you sort of snowball this and chip away your opponent's life so you can close out the game with some ETC playmaker shenanigans. And I find that particularly with the bumper cards, you can dish out just a surprising amount of burst because you get those additional cheap rush minions to play, and you can then duplicate those with the playmaker, and just a lot of burst that people don't really expect. But if that's not enough, we also run the troublemaker to Alex Straza just for some more top end and burst from hand. And a lot of people on stream were questioning these inclusions, but I think once you see the deck in action and you play with it a bit, you realize that they're actually really important for closing out games, especially in those slower matchups. They just give you that last little bit of burst to just smack your opponent in the face. Now, the mulligan for this deck can actually be a bit matchup dependent, but I think generally you always keep Stage Dive, Athletic Studies, and Parade Leader. These are just good and flexible early game cards that are helpful no matter what the matchup is. But in more aggressive board-based matchups, though, I will prioritize keeping a Crab Rider, Bumper Car, or even a War Maul Challenger just to contain those boards so I don't get overrun in the early game. While against slower decks, I'd like to be a bit of a greedy Gary and hold on to Conditioning and Venomous Scorpion just for a bit more value. And I know what you're thinking, Venomous Scorpion, probably a weird inclusion in this list, but I personally really like the flexibility, just being able to discover a spell. The spell pool is really small, so you can quite often get a spell that's going to be useful. And the poison just creates these super awkward boards for your opponent to deal with. But if you want to swap out a card or something, I think this is probably the place to start. And with that, it's time for some good old Superior gameplay. So let me know down in the comments if you still have questions about this deck, and also let me know what you think of the meta right now. We just had some big nerfs, big changes, and currently I'm enjoying it. Not much has really changed for me personally, but I'm excited to see where the meta evolves over the next couple weeks. But yeah, let me know if you have questions about the deck. Again, of course, rush the like button and subscribe so you can be superior. Thanks so much for watching, guys. As always, really do appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying this meta so far. Stay superior, and I'll see you in the next one. Later. And this is a deck that was performing okay before the nerf, so I think it will perform better after. And before we were running a Corsair Cache to 2-up the weapon, I don't really think we need the Corsair Cache. I think we were sort of doing okay without it. It was never we never really were able to get it down at a good time. I'm gonna just play the minion. Actually, no, I'm just gonna hero power. Because I have the Venomous Scorpion for next turn. Which, if they play a minion, they'll probably have to trade into this. What we're doing another Ninjas versus Bears poll. How? I think we already. I think we put that question to rest, Laxmere. Ooh, I like conditioning. I like conditioning over here. I know. I saw Kibler running that. I'm not. I don't think we I don't think we have the weapon consistently enough, or I don't think we have a weapon consistently enough. I just like the flexibility of the Scorpion, and the poison body is really good. This card's just good. It's these are definitely card 29, card 30 of the deck. But I just like them. Oh, dear God, are you kidding me? If they're gonna scam us, I like the coerce. And now I'm sort of waiting for this to rank up, and then maybe I'll play the War Maul Challenger or something. But they could have minions in hand, they just can't play them though. Maybe we could try some Face Hunter after this, or the Hunter deck that everyone's playing. I don't know if that you would technically call that Face Hunter. Does seem pretty good though. Let's go for this. Actually, this could clear off a minion. Maybe I just dump the Crab Rider now. If they can't answer it, we're in pretty good shape. I like doing this. Put a little pressure on the board. They could Devolving. This deck definitely still runs Devolving. Yo, Game Show, how you doing? Dear God. Dear God. This is how it's gonna be. Draws last. I think I will just play it now. We'll go. Boom. We got boom, boom. Turn 7, we could go off with these. I think I'd rather wait till turn 8 to use these, though. I mean, I could try to just play these now. If they have devolving missiles, that'd be pretty tragic. So I think I'll just hold up. Oh, honey badgers are just, you know, honey badger don't care. Honey badger just takes what it wants, you know. So you can't really like compete with a honey badger. Let's be real here.
What makes something real?
This is just a game of nerfed cards. So dumb. These cards were nerfed. These cards were nerfed, chat. What is going on? What kind of bizarre world do we live in here? Oh, nice game show. Hope you're doing well, man. I know how I know how tough that could be to endure. I really want to kill this off. I don't think I can make it happen though. So maybe I just sort of risk it, and because I feel like if they had the evolving missiles, they would have used it. So I'm gonna risk this. Do something like this. We just go face. I'm gonna hope they use like a flame strike here. If they, I mean, they probably know they don't have flame strike anymore. Maybe they have one in hand. Then we go troublemaker. Yeah, bears would run away. I mean, I think the honey badger is the only thing that could stop the bears, honestly. Phew, there we go. I mean, it's like sort of. I mean, is that really that bad for us? I mean, like if they get like Mirror Entity. Rapoli, we're talking about animals. And we're playing against a spell mage that Deck of Lunacy does on turn 4. And we're not happy about it. So I think we pretty much got you up to speed here.
I intend to see.
Oh, that's good. Now I think we'll go for like a little ETC stuff, right?
You aren't even ready for this.
I could go Parade Leader. I get less with the ETC now. This is 2 for... That's basically 8 damage. 12 from this. Doesn't really clean this up off, though. So maybe I do just go for this now, just because they really have nothing... No, I'm going to save this for the Blade Master, so I'm just going to go for this. Oh god, oh fuck, I messed that up. Oh, I did mess that up, there we go. Let's do this. There's no more Vaporize, so we just do this. And it's Ice Barrier. I guess I could have like attacked that twice, but I'm going to have to proc this Ice Barrier eventually, you know? So that's really no big deal. Oh yeah, we're making progress on the zombie movie. We're making progress, guys. I just felt like I didn't really need to play this. I did not. I saw that there was a trailer for it. Oh, phew, it doesn't get the buff. Do we just play the Troublemaker? I think we do. This big minion puts a lot of stats on board. Go face, face. I mean, that's the next best option after face, honestly. I'm trying to just figure out how we navigate this game from here, though. We used our, oh my. Survival. Oh, we got this game. We got this. Yeah. Trade in here. Draw Alex. I mean, Alex would be, yeah, Alex is lethal. Alex is actually exactly lethal. No, we do, I think we could actually get him here. We do, like, boom. 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 Something like this. So we do boom. We go boom. Yeah, we got him. Yeah, that's what you get for playing a nerf deck, Evil Thaxkin. That to me would indicate that we gotta pass our turn and say whoops. But that to me would indicate that people at lower levels just don't know what Samuro is and don't play around it, you know? Sort of interesting to see that. Let's see, probably hold back the Crab. I mean, I could go Crab Rider into Rokara, so I'm actually gonna just slap out Crab Rider. This actually could like really snowball. Yeah, Blucos, exactly. That's, ooh. That's not good. That is not good. I think we go for this though, because this will still put a lot of pressure on the board. They get the discount, sucks, but we go boom, boom. This gets buffed. This trades here. This gets buffed again. Is Rokara necessary? Honestly, I didn't think Rokara would be so good, but like Rokara could just like run away with games if left unanswered. Like our opponent has to answer this now, you know, or else they just lose, and that seems pretty good. Yeah, our Jones. I feel like you just like read my mind here. Like snowballing with these guys, just beautiful. I mean, they're probably gonna go for like a prize plunger play or something. In which case, I don't know if I think we go Sword Eater first, and then we'll play that Rider's Axe because this develops the body. And I think I want to get a body down. Ooh, stop it, stop it. Ugh. Annoying, very annoying. They snap pick that. That must be like devolving or something. And maybe we actually go for the Outrider's Axe because our hand sort of sucks. I think I would go for the Outriders because our hand sucks. I thought I would want to go for this. I mean, this does get the body down. I don't know. Our hand sucks. Let's just go for this. We need some help here. Doesn't really help us. We'll trade that off. I could have gone double face. Maybe double face was the place. I just don't know exactly what this deck runs anymore. So I'm like, okay, maybe let's play this game a little bit closer to the vest. Let's play a little bit safer. I guess you could probably play a version of this that doesn't run so many legendaries. I think ETC you really want so you can make those filthy filthy like plays where you can burst your opponent down with your little like 1/1 snow. Like I think that's really important for this deck. Maybe I just swing face the weapon, hero power. They could play Jandis next turn, which would suck. Oh dang, we got Draco Pals coming in with the rate, guys. Can we give us a love for Draco Pals? Recent Twitch affiliate. Thank you so much, Draco Pals. I'm trying to figure out what to do here. Because I feel like we don't really have any good plays. And I got the shaking suspicion that we got a Jandis coming in next turn. Which means I probably want to get something on the board to test for a Jandis. If we get a Rush Minion, this could be really good. I think I'm just going to go face Hero Power Pass. No, actually, I'm gonna Hero Power Pass. I want to play this, but like this is better just spend this removal now. Jandis is 6 mana, but they played the Octobot, so they could play Jandis. Actually, wait, no, this card would have to be Jandis, so they have Jandis, you know? Come on, Saga, pay attention. Okay, give us a Rush Minion so we could get damage on this, so we can kill with our weapon and draw more cards. We need to draw some cards here. Ooh, this hand is just not doing it for us. I'm gonna have to cry. Draco Pals, I'm sorry, he's raided me and now you got to see a grown man cry. Because, ooh, I don't know what I'm doing here. I wonder if I just... Okay, maybe I do Wormwall Challenge for this and hold the weapon. Or I could... This is so bad. I guess we have to sort of do this. The raid did go through. At least now we can like test for something against a Jandis. And maybe I even get this down. I think I will get this down. Just to get stats on the board. I'm worried about a Jandis. I'm really worried about a Jandis next turn. Because like if they play Jandis, what do we really have nothing going on. I feel like we could just lose the game. I have the Sword Eater. I sort of wish I played the Sword Eater first now. So I think like that play might have just lost us the game, like not playing the Sword Eater first, because we like haven't really had a body on the board the whole game to like snowball anything at all. Whoa, okay, that happening though. I'm a big fan of that. Guys, little does our opponent know that minion wasn't scary for him at all. And that's the card they get too. Like they get a Playmaker. They don't have any minions with Rush. That's fine. Let's see, is this Boozle? If this is Boozle, we're in trouble. Not Boozle. If it's Ambush, that's annoying, but we can deal with it. Alright, Ambush, we'll just pop in here. And let's armor up. Alright, we're sort of like... We have like a really expensive hand. We're starting to get there. We're starting to get there, guys. What's this spell that they like snap pick this spell? Oh, they got Secret Passage? Ugh. Well, they had a bad hand. Their hand probably is going to get a lot better now. They could play Jandice for 6. Jandice would probably be the scary card. Guys, I think at 6 mana, Jandice is still nuts. The one Jandice we encountered so far that was randomly generated was still pretty good. I don't know if you guys have any thoughts on that. But I was very surprised. It like came down, I was like still equally as terrified. And that's why I'm sweating the Jandice so much right now. Because I know how scary it can be. Hey, yo, we got DJ coming in with that follow. Very superior. Thanks, man. Alright, so opponent's hand sucks. Opponent's hand confirm is just not good, and that's good for us. Not so lightsaber. Thank you for the follow. Very superior. Whew. Exactly. Apex's the shadow Apex's blast buff. Yeah, we go for the troublemaker. I'm gonna just go for this. I'm gonna like I don't without pen flickers, I don't think this deck can really like burst down anymore. If they have Shadow Step, that would be bad for us. 8 is unplayable for Jandice. I don't know. I think they should just make Jandice summon 4 drops. I don't know. Jandice's effect is just like inherently very frustrating, and I wish they would just do something about it. You guys have heard me complain about Jandice like enough. I will not go open that can of worms. Let's see. They're gonna be able to get Shadow Step, and they're gonna be able to kill this pretty easily. We're in a little bit of trouble. Like at least this can't go face anymore though. Yeah, they're gonna yeah, that's rough. I don't know, maybe I should have killed the. I had a good chance to kill the dude. Just didn't really work out. Alright, so this dude's winning. This person wins with Kazakus now because they're sort of using their bursts right now. I can't think of any way for them to actually win this game outside of Kazakus. So let's put on a little pressure here. Like this isn't the best way to use ETC, but I think this could apply pressure. I think that's good. So we're gonna go boom, boom, boom. We go. Especially because we have Alex in hand, so we go boom, we go boom, and now we just play Alex and we win. Rogue doesn't have healing, so we just win now. Honestly, before I made this line, I didn't think that this would set up a 2-turn lethal. Yeah, that second crab was pretty good there. Being able to just go for the ETC, like, reach. Oh, they could go Kazakus lifesteal, deal 3 damage. That's the only way. If they do that, then we're in trouble. Then we might just lose this game. I think the chances of that happening are... I think you have like a 20... Like, what's the chance of getting the exact golem that you want? Do you know this, chat? 50-50. Are you kidding me? Well, you have to get 50. Oh, it happens where it doesn't. Oh, Tom Bear, you trolling me? You trolling me? Exact golem was 25. I was gonna say 25, but I wasn't sure because I was like, that sounds sort of high. But I guess there's really not that many options. It's just 2 options twice, and there's like 6 options for each or something. Well, opponent clearly thinks they're gonna survive a turn, and I've got really bad news for him. I thought there were 6, maybe 5. I don't know. You're asking the wrong person. I mean, boom. New Alex is nuts. Dirt.